Pisces. This is going to be your reading for the person that hurt you the deepest. What are they not telling you, or maybe don't know themselves? It's going to be about their wounds. What do you want to tell Pisces about the person that hurt them the deepest, please? What do you want to tell Pisces about the person that hurt them the deepest, please? Oh, that's too many. What do you want to tell Pisces about the person that hurt them the deepest? Hold on a second. What do you want to tell Pisces about the person that hurt them the deepest? One more time. Thank you. The bottom of the deck, you have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So you're ascending. You're moving up the spiritual ladder. So you must have done a lot of work on yourself. You have the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. So maybe they're the runner, you know. Maybe they're running away from you. Maybe they're, I don't know, cheating on you or running from you, getting with someone else, coming back. You know, they want you to chase them. You have, okay, can't make it up. You have the chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So one or the other of you are the runner, and the other one is the chaser. One's running because they're afraid of love, they're afraid of getting hurt, and the other one is chasing because they're codependent. They need that emotional, they feel like they need the emotional tie, you know. What I can say in this is that you need to get balanced, and both of you need to realize that nothing outside of you completes you. You complete yourself. You have to become whole in yourself. You have to be emotionally stable on your own within yourself, and financially stable. No one else outside of you can make you happy. You can chase each other and run all you want, but it's not going to make you happy. Even if you get together, you're not going to be happy because you're looking for something outside of yourselves to make you happy. And you've been in this dynamic. I mean, you may have left. You know, you may have decided that you're not chasing anymore, or you're not running anymore, you know, and you're just going to stand on your own, become independent with yourself, and get good with yourself. You have happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So I feel like there's somebody else coming in. The divine is bringing you somebody else. And they want you to get into this energy. They want you to be happy and joyful and go after your bliss. Yeah. The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. I feel like you're growing and you're transcending. Like it said, you're ascending, you know. You're burning to ashes, you're letting go of the old, and you're rising again in your power. You're becoming independent and stable on your own. Starting to see your own self-worth. Mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So this is what this relationship was all about. And, you know, and any relationship you have, whether that be friends, family, lovers, co-workers, they mirror you. They trigger you, and it upsets you, and you trigger them, and it kickstarts, you know, your healing. It throws you into your shadow side. It builds you from the ground up again, because that's what God's doing. He's having you taken to the ground so that you can be rebuilt the right way. And they just, you know, reflect what it is you feel about yourself. If you don't feel worthy, that relationships that relationship, Mercury retrograde, that relationship makes you feel like you're not worthy, you're not enough, because you've got to go within. When you get upset at something they do, that is a way to say, hey, what is going on inside of me that's causing this to trigger me? What happened when I was a child? What happened when I was an adolescent that started this, that started causing this? What made me feel when I was younger like I wasn't worth anything, or I wasn't enough, or I needed someone else to complete me? The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things come into light, adapt, change, and heal. So there may be some things that are going to be coming to light, and it may be a shock to you. It may be a shock to your system, or maybe things have come to light, and you're just meant to, you're not meant to take it personally. You're meant to take it, and Divine's pretty much testing you. We're testing you. How are you going to react to this? Are you going to react to this in the same way that you've always reacted to it? Or are you going to look at it from a new perspective and learn and grow and evolve? Because this relationship was meant to teach you something about yourself. And it was meant to teach them something about themselves. And you learn that knowledge. You learn the lessons. You go within, you heal, you analyze, you figure out where it came from, and you change your mindset from it. You're basically retraining your brain from all the things that you were taught when you were younger. Somebody along the line might have said you weren't good enough. Somebody along the line might have told you were a failure. Or, you grew up in a family where your mother was dependent on your father for income. It can be any of those things. And that's not the truth. We don't need someone outside of us to complete us. We don't need someone outside of us financially. We don't need them emotionally. We have all the love and everything that we need within inside us. And our soul knows this. So our soul is on this journey to call back those old broken soul pieces and put you back together. And that's my belief on it. Self-indulgence. Focus on self-work. Time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I just said that. You're doing shadow work. So are they. Going deep within and all the things that you hate about yourself served a purpose in some way, shape, or form. Like, for instance, you have to take the good with the bad and balance it out. My belief is the devil wants love too. You have to learn to love your shadow side as well as all the positive attributes that you have. Like, for instance, I've used the example with many of my friends before. You have the bull, okay? There's two sides to the bull. One side is, if the bull don't want to move, it's not going to move. But it's probably not moving because it knows it shouldn't move yet. It's sitting back, planning, strategizing, figuring out what it wants to do, what its next move is. But if the bull wants to move, you better get out of its way. So it's just basically, looking at your weakness in a different light, what you feel is your vulnerability and your weakness, or what you feel is your shadow side, looking at it in a different light. How has it helped you in your life? If you're stubborn, how has that helped you in your life? It can hinder you or it can help you. It depends on how you look at it. Is your cup half full or is it half empty? Okay. What do you want to tell Pisces about the person who hurt them the deepest? What are they maybe not telling them or don't know themselves? What wounds are we working with here? What wounds did that person have? Or what is it that that soul was trying to teach them? What lessons were they going through, or are they still going through? Fall to the table or flip. Last time. Bottom of the deck is that projected family issues on our relationship. So, you know, maybe they did, you know, maybe they turned family against you. Maybe they turned friends against you. Maybe they were projecting and blaming you for things that they actually felt about themselves inside, but they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that they felt that way inside. So if they blamed you for cheating, maybe they feel like they're cheating. If they told you that you didn't do enough, maybe it's because they knew inside they weren't doing enough. I don't know, anything, you know. They told you that they don't love you. Maybe they have a problem with loving or feeling loved or feeling like they're not enough. Something they learned growing up about themselves, they took as their own truth, and they don't want to look at it. They don't want to go within. They don't want to heal. You have a lot here. These last three signs, like, cards have just been jumping out, and I mean, not quite as much as one of the readings, but it's still a good bit, so bear with me. We are a bad match. So they feel like you guys are a bad match. It's toxic. You probably fight all the time. Blame each other, you know. They blame you for things. They get you upset and angry. You fire back, you know. It's just gasoline and fire, you know. So they feel like you're a bad match. I miss you more than I'd like to admit. They do love you. They do miss you. They're stubborn. They're just stubborn, you know. They might not even tell you this, you know. They might be out there chasing somebody else, or, you know, trying to find someone else to complete them. But you better bet they're thinking about you. They're missing you. Doesn't mean you need to go back, though, because this is their journey. They have to do the healing. If they don't do the healing and you take them back, you're enabling them, and they're just going to keep, you're just going to stay on that same cycle, and you're just going to keep repeating the toxicity in it. You need to work on you, heal you, and find you. Get independent, you know. Take that time to heal. Get back out there, flirt, you know. Enjoy your life. Get back into your creativity. Focus on you. My surrounding didn't approve, so maybe people around you all didn't approve of your relationship, and it caused a lot of problems in the relationship. They let other people and other people's opinions and thoughts get in the way, because, you know, they want validation. They want someone to pat them on the back, you know. They care about what other people think, and it doesn't matter what other people think, you know. They don't live your life. And it's their opinion, probably coming from their own wounds. There was a lack of attraction. I feel like they think that maybe you weren't as attracted to them as what you were saying. I don't think they believe you. I think they had trust issues, and They just can't believe that someone would be attracted to them like that. Especially someone they feel a very intense connection with. I will never stop loving you. And they won't. They won't. And as long as they don't do the work, they will continue to keep trying to come back to you. And when you're raised up and you're in high vibrations, they'll continue to come back and try to drag you back down, because they're going to feel that energy. And when they feel you slipping away, they're going to come back in and try to keep you, because they don't want anybody else to have you. They know who you are. They know what you bring to the table. They know your value and your worth. They don't want you to know it. I won't give up on us. They're going to keep coming back. They're going to keep coming back until they do the work, until they sort it out. They're always going to feel like they have some sort of unfinished business with you. Especially if you're doing better. Especially if they see you glowing up and doing good. It's going to trigger them. I think about you every day. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they see things around them that reminds them of you. They're being made to think about you, you know, because the divine is trying to make them put things right. But nothing's going to last or be substantial until they do the work also. I mean, you're out there doing the work. Nobody's helping you do it. You're doing it. You know, why let them off the hook? They've got to do the work. I was scared of trusting you. See, I said they have trust issues. And this isn't even about you. You may not have even done anything wrong. You know, which I don't consider anything being done wrong. And I don't consider what people consider mistakes as mistakes. They're just learning tools. They're steps to help you step up, grow, learn the lessons, change your life, heal, retrain your own brain to a healthier stance. So, the trust issue is within them. If they say they don't trust you, it's because they don't trust themselves. I can't ever forget. Whatever happened between you all, they're not going to forget about it. The divine's not going to let them forget about it. They know they need to come forward correctly. They know they need to do the work. They know they owe you an apology. Will they do it? Who knows? Do you really need it to get closure? No. You can heal it on your own. I don't think I ever truly knew you. I feel like they don't feel like they know themselves, you know. They don't know who they are. They don't know their own value. They don't know their own worth. And because of that, they're going to put this on you. You know, they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions. And maybe they don't know you. Maybe they didn't take the time to get to know you, you know. I was trying to be bulletproof. Yeah, they were trying to be big, bad, strong. You know, they didn't want to get into their vulnerability. They didn't want to commit. They were afraid. They were scared of commitment and what it could bring. They've probably had their heart broken before, and they weren't healed from that when you all came together, and they're taking it out on you. They weren't healed from their childhood wounds, and they're taking it out on you. I was a fool. They probably do feel like a fool. 1, because they hurt you. 2, because they didn't commit to you. And you know, it's not working out. You're probably standing in your power, and they feel like a fool for ever giving it a chance. But at the end of the day, they sabotaged it. You know? They sabotaged it. It's their fault, not yours. You may have played a part in it, you know. But at the end of the day, they didn't do the work. They didn't come at you correctly. You probably got tired of it and moved on. Or you're thinking about it. I still don't know if I ever loved you. They go back and forth in their head. You know? Did they love you, or was this lust? Did you ever love them? You know, they go back and forth in their head. And I'm sure you did too. I don't think you ever loved me. I just said that. They don't. They don't believe you ever loved them. They don't believe they're worthy of your love. They don't believe they're attractive. They don't believe that they should be able to have somebody like you. They're scared of you. The connection's intense, so they push you away. Maybe they pushed a little bit too far this time. I am sorry that I took you for granted. You better bet they are, because they know what they lost. But you've been through so much, you probably just don't care anymore, you know? And they know that. They know they took you for granted. They'll probably never tell you that, but they know. I feel lonely without you. And I'm sure they do, because they're not enough for themselves. They're not working on themselves. They're not coming from a place of being okay and fine and content without somebody outside of them to complete them, which we don't have people complete us. It's not about that. We complete ourselves. The people that come into our lives add to what we already are. They don't complete us. They add to it. So, I mean, it's on them. It's their journey. It's not your burden to carry. It's not your responsibility. What do you want to tell Pisces about the person that hurt them the deepest? What do you want to tell them about this person? What messages do you have for them about this person? Just need to work on you and heal you and know that you're enough and know that you're worthy of love. It's your birthright. It's your birthright to have everything that you want and, you know, need. And just get out there and flirt and know your worth. But, you know those red flags. You've been there. You know what they look like. Don't second guess yourself when you see them. You see red flags? Address them, you know, and address them with your person and give your person a chance. And if they don't change it or try to compromise, then you know that they're not the one for you. And don't accept anything less than you deserve. What do you want to tell Pisces about this person that hurt them the deepest? Bottom of the table, please. What do you want to tell them about this person? What do they need to know about this person? I feel like you might be guarded too. Try to open your heart up. Try to work on healing your heart chakra. Plenty of meditations on YouTube that'll help you heal your heart chakra. What do you want to tell them about this person? There it goes. What do you want to tell them about this person? What messages do you have for them about this person? Well, the table, please. Not the floor, the table. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is within the next few weeks. So there's some kind of change coming in, you know. Something's going to happen within the next few weeks. These two fell out together, and it says no. Peaceful resolution. So there's something that you're asking a question about, and they're telling you no, but to have a peaceful resolution with it. Don't let them trigger you. They want to fight with you? Don't fight with them. Come to a peaceful resolution, and if you can't at this time, walk away. Hold space in your heart. Hold space in your mind that one day you will come to this peaceful resolution. And maybe right now they're saying it's not the time for a peaceful resolution. Maybe you just need to let it go and heal and move on and flirt and get back out there. Or just let this go for a while. So maybe they do some of the work and maybe, you know, come to you correctly. In the end, you actually have big happy changes. You know, you're doing the work, you're ascending, you're becoming the phoenix. So Divine's wanting to bring in big happy changes. You gotta unblock your heart, heal, get back out there, flirt, enjoy yourself, know your worth. You gotta get more information on this. You don't know everything yet. There's more to come out. You know, you don't have clarity on it. We're telling you to release it and let it go and just, you know, let the divine handle it. Wait. There's something you need to wait on. You know, maybe it's wait on talking to this person. Maybe, it, you know, wait on trying to get a peaceful resolution with them, because maybe right now they're just not open to listen. Remain positive. So try to keep your vibrations up. Try to remain positive. None of that self-negative talk. You know, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm too fat. I'll never make it on my own. Stop doing that. Don't talk to yourself like that. You got this. You're a beautiful person. The divine God doesn't create mistakes. You know, you were put on this path for a reason. And one day you'll look back and you'll understand why. But maybe just not right now. Maybe just right now you need to focus on yourself. Keep your vibrations up. Tell yourself good things. If negative thoughts come to mind, let them come to mind. And then push them away. Say thank you. You know, thank you. But I know this is not the truth about me. And push it away. In the near future. So I feel like what they're saying is, you know, in the near future, there's going to be big happy changes. You know? Get back out there. Flirt. Enjoy yourself. You know? Live in paradise. Live in happiness. Live in joy. Something comes in and takes you down, get right back up. I'm sure you've been taken down a lot, and you're looking, if you think about it, you get up quicker every time. You're just trying to build you. You are that tower that comes down. You are. You got to build the foundation of you, where nothing can come in and shake you and get you off balance and get you off your target, get you off your path. But I feel like those are the messages that you needed to hear. Please like, share, subscribe. I love you all. Bye.